So we got like a week's worth of baseball in the books, and didn't know where everybody was at with that first week. Takeaways, thoughts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Where are we at with the season so far? I should preface this by saying I haven't watched a minute of baseball myself personally. I think I've mentioned this in the past. Obviously, I'm kind of back on the hobby horse again, so to speak, collecting and mostly looking after my Japanese fellas, a few other, Indiana dudes and things like that. But I'm not really sold on the whole watching baseball on the regular. Now, I'm not opposed to it like I was before, so I should say that. But I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess, that the MLB is not going to find a way to completely firebomb the sport, the season, or whatever. But I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will find a way. But I was watching some videos about the World Baseball Classic, and it was the most watched. The game was between America versus Japan. Was the most watched baseball game ever. In America, around the world, and that says a lot. I know a lot of people that are not fans of the World Baseball Classic can find all kinds of reasons why they don't like it, and most of it stems from the MLB players being injured, can be injured, will be injured, have been injured, and but there's no denying that more people are watching baseball around the world, including America, during the World Baseball Classic. So there's something to say about that. Quite frankly, the World Baseball Classic, from what I gathered, I watched like 3 or 4 games at least, and then probably parts of 10 or 15. That politics and social justice issues were not in play at all during the World Baseball Classic. Now, I don't know why that is, because I believe that I think MLB is the ringleader when it comes to that kind of thing. I could be wrong, but I think they're the catalyst for that to be a thing back in 2006 when it first became a thing, or whenever that was. But it was no denying, like I said, that experiment of the World Baseball Classic is world round a very profitable and exciting part of baseball. So there's that. But it hasn't translated for me to get excited about the season. I haven't watched a lot. Like I said, I haven't watched any. I've watched some highlights here and there. Had a few people tell me some stuff going on, which is fine. But quite frankly, I haven't really been motivated to watch it. So I'm asking you, the people, the fans of the baseball, what have been the first week's takeaways from watching your favorite teams or some of your favorite players? Do you think this is going to be a great season? Do you feel like this is, setting us up for exciting baseball? I understand I'm not 100%. I don't know all the ins and outs, but I believe they have implemented quite a few things, maybe last year, maybe this year, to move the game along. In this first week, I know that maybe it was the first time for a lot of these players in a game situation to do some of the new rules that move the game along. And I don't know if there's many in the way of violations, but I do find that interesting to see if they can get the game to move along at a faster clip. That's been the biggest problem with baseball, or one of the biggest problems with baseball, with it being drawn out and finding ways to drag the game out, from the batter to the pitcher to the coaches, the managers, whatever, just to try to find a way to get the game drawn out for a variety of reasons. So I'm not for sure how that'll play into this year, because I think this year they're implementing some of the like pitch count, right? Batter, they have to be in the batter's box. The pitcher can't have more than 15 seconds. You all can correct me if I'm wrong. Before they throw a first pitch, if there's somebody on base, they have 20 seconds. They can't do a shift anymore. I don't know. There was maybe some other things like I'm not for sure, but I mean those are like I think 2 or 3 of the main things. I could be wrong. I don't know if they even introduced anything else. I think there's only so many times the catcher and or the coaches or managers or whatever can go out to the pitcher to talk to them. So anyway, so I don't know. I don't know that'll be the magic bullet to get the baseball games moving more quickly, but we will see. I'm interested in seeing. Excuse me. I'm interested in seeing some maybe Indianapolis Indians games this year. I want to kind of see some of that. I'm looking to maybe take a day off from work and then just go in and watch the Indians play in Indianapolis, of course. So that's something I'm looking into seeing to do. I kind of want to go just watch some baseball in person, and we'll see how that works out, you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I maybe do want to try to catch a game or two. My dad reached out to me about a week ago and said, hey, he would like to go to see the Reds play. I'm never gonna turn down an opportunity to go hang out with my pops. So definitely I will make that happen to go see the Reds play with him. But with my son playing travel baseball, and then he also made his school team. So there'll be lots of baseball in our future in the next 3 or 4 months. So finding an opportunity to go to Cincinnati from the Indianapolis area will be a little bit daunting for the first couple of months, but we'll try to go. Him and I both don't want to go like in the hot summer and spending the whole time getting cooked out in the field. So probably try to go in this early springtime or like towards the end of the summer, or try to catch a game. But since I understood that the Pirates beat the Reds like the first game or the first series or something, so I'm sure the Reds will be circling the drain before the end of May. If any indication was his first week, maybe I'm wrong. I just had some people come up to me. It's like, oh, your Reds got beat by the Pirates. And I'm like, oh, well, there you go. I don't know if they're my Reds, quite frankly, but they're the Reds. But yeah, I know this has been kind of all over the place, but I like to try to do one of these once a week. Didn't really have anything super deep. I should have put quasi-deep thoughts by Jason Handy. That might have been more appropriate title. But I just thought, I want to know what people are thinking about the current season so far. Like I said, again, thoughts, takeaways, good, the bad, the ugly, what your all thoughts are with the season. And then we can have those conversations. You can help educate me with the current landscape of baseball and how the rules may be beneficial to move the game along. What do you like about those rules, if you like the rules? So anyways, just some talking points that we can maybe hit up on, and I can be, like I said, educated about the game of baseball a little bit more and about what's going on in the current landscape. So guys, I will let you go. I don't want this to be super long, and we'll talk later. Please leave a comment below of my ramblings and your thoughts about those ramblings. Until next time, peace.